So, um, happy fast day. How, tell me, when's the last time you ate any solid food and how are you feeling today?
I ate around 7 o'clock last night because I had the show and I made a mushroom and onions creamy mushroom soup, all organic, all whole food plant based. And it was like I kept calling it my last meal
The
and
Last Supper.
my last supper, actually before being executed. But that was the last time I ate. I've been drinking water, reverse osmosis from the filter. Did you get the filter, the
Yeah,
filtration system?
yes, I did. Yes, see,
What'd you
that's
think of it?
wonderful. It certainly cleans the water very well. Very nice. Good for him.
Oh,
But
good, good,
yeah,
good, good.
uh-huh.
I love your opinion privately, not out there, but because this is what I'm using, and if you don't think it's good, then
Right,
I'm not going to promote it.
right.
Okay, and
Okay,
so this morning I got up. Last night I went to bed at midnight last night
okay.
because I got a phone call that was just absolutely fabulous, and I was so excited about it. And
Oh,
I figured
good.
that
You.
and my husband and I prompted a wonderful conversation between the two of us, and um, and so maybe I think that I was like wanted to enjoy my last, like being a, I don't know what I was thinking. So this morning I got up real early and I did some meditation and started to work on things before my mind starts shutting down. But I feel I'm tired because of the time. I'm also cold. I had the water all day long, just been taking sips here and there, not gulping down water like I normally do. And For lunch, I made myself a little not Perrier, Pellegrino,
Mm-hmm.
Pellegrino water. And so that was my lunch, was Pellegrino. And I feel good. I mean, I'm working in my office, kind of staying low. I'm not going to travel today, and I'm staying in. So,
Yes,
what do you
good.
think?
Okay, well, I think we're doing great for day one here.
Okay.
Um, a couple of things. Um, it would be a good idea, just for the sake of science and your own experience, to record your weight today. Let's see what your starting weight was. Let's see how much
Yes.
you lose. Good.
Thank you.
Okay, let's talk about your fast here. This is day
Okay.
one officially, and your weight will do it what it's going to do. We'll take it day by day. Uh, your job is to three things. One is drink enough water. You ought to go through, minimum two, preferably. I would like to see three.
This is what I have.
Yeah, I go through at least two of those, preferably three. Work on three if you can.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Second, you're going to move slowly, getting up, getting down, going upstairs. Easy does it. Nothing. I don't want your heart really racing. Easy does it. This is time to study and meditate and catch up on your email. But I'm
Hmm.
glad you're not going out there. That's a good thing. Now you can go outside, if the weather's nice, but just for a casual little stroll. But that's about it as far as physical activity goes.
Okay.
And every morning when we get together, or afternoon where you are, it's only 10 in the morning here.
Hmm.
I'm going to ask you three questions because
Okay.
those are the three signs that we always look for
Hmm.
as people go through the fast. Um, any nausea?
No.
And oh, good, okay. And for your listeners and viewers, and for you, where one of the worst things that can happen, and this only happens on long fasts. You're not going to run into any of this, but just to explain the physiology of fasting, um, the a background nausea is common in a lot of folks. Though your body is so clean, your diet's so clean, you're not going to have a lot of detox symptoms. But the folks who are overweight and eating a lot of meat and dairy, they a lot of stuff can come out. And they feel a little queasy. I'm not terribly concerned about that background queasiness. Little fizzy water helps, etc. But the worst thing that can happen on a fast, people start vomiting because they're
No.
they're on a water fast, they can't hold water down, and they wind up dehydrated, electrolyte imbalance.
Ooh, got it.
So what's behind the question is nausea to the point of vomiting. You know, if and we would make rounds at True North, you know, always ask any nausea, and they'll say, a little bit, not bad. But if I hear, oh man, I feel I'm going to lose my cookies. I got the wastebasket by my bed here. If we hear that, time for some juice. So
Okay.
that kind of nausea, that's what's
Yeah.
behind the nausea question. Okay.
Okay.
The second, any headaches. Now, again, and especially for your viewers and followers who drink coffee, they often by day 2 or 3 can certainly get a bit of a headache. And just a general withdrawal toxicity, that's common. And a little ache in the back of the head, again, that's common. But what's really behind that question is if people's blood sugar drops way down, they get a pounding headache, and if that's from doing too much activity and burning up their blood sugar and dropping it down. So when we say any headache, we're talking about really bad ones. If I hear, boy, oh man, I haven't had one like this in years, that's a
Yeah.
concern. So we always
Okay.
ask any nausea, any headache, and are you getting lightheaded when you stand up?
No, not
Right.
yet.
Okay. So, and of course, what's behind that is when we're laying down in bed, the blood volume is pretty evenly distributed throughout the whole body. But as soon as we get vertical in the morning, gravity is relentless. It starts pulling blood down to our leg veins down there. And
Mm-hmm.
as you stand, blood drains out of your head. With most folks, that's not a problem. The body senses this, the heart beats faster, the blood vessels squeeze, that pressure comes up, no problem. But as the
Mm-hmm.
fast goes on, no matter how much water you drink, you always lose more water than you drink in. It doesn't stay in the blood vessel system. It moves out into the tissues. And by day 5, 10, or longer, people stand up, their blood drains out of their head, and oh, I don't feel so good. I'm a little nauseated. I better sit down before I pass out. That's what we mean by lightheadedness. That means low blood pressure. Okay, your blood that should be up in your head is down in your legs there, and so we say any lightheadedness when you stand up. Again, everybody by day 3, if they get up too fast, they may feel a little lightheaded. But
Okay, I have
if we
a question.
but if we hear doctor almost passed out 3 times going to the bathroom last night, that's the kind that we're concerned about. So those are the 3 questions: any nausea, any headache, any lightheadedness when you stand up, and that's the physiology behind those questions. So as
Right.
long as we hear the answers, no, I feel pretty good. Yeah, drink a couple of liters of water. Cool, fast on. So certainly in that category this morning or this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this morning I had a meditation that's called it's about vacation, packing your bags on a vacation. And it was very similar to what you talked about. And so in the little group that we got together this morning, I said, we're taking a fastcation. So it's like the same mentality of a vacation, but doing a fast. So
Lovely.
what bags are we packing? So I'm taking a more emotional aspect as well as a physiological aspect to this. But I do have, normally my blood pressure can get really low.
I'm
So in
sure
a
it can.
situation like that, how can I work on that?
Right, exactly. Um, now, let me just say, I'm glad we're recording this. In the concept of the bell-shaped curve, the the majority of people who fast, who really need to do a fast, are the standard American diet folks. They got 20 pounds on fat on their belly. They got high blood pressure. They're pre-diabetic. Those folks, fasting is beautiful for them, and they usually just breeze right through it. But on the other side of the bell-shaped curve, out on the tail there, are the lean, tiny people like you who get a clean diet. They really don't have a whole lot of reason to do a long fast, that's for sure. To
Hmm.
experience it, fair enough. But of the folks who are going to run into low blood pressure, those are the folks. Yeah, you're certainly in that category. So to make it through 3, 4, 5 days a week, that I don't think will be a problem, but it's serious business, and you're aware of it. I can hear in your voice you've had a little experience with it. So what to do? One, obviously, is drink enough water. You can certainly do that. Second, your body reacts to changes in position a little more slowly here. So if you're laying in bed and you got to get up, instead of going right up there, sit up, sit on the edge of the bed for about the count of 5, and let your body know vertical is coming here, and then so the heart knows, blood vessels know, and then stand up and and start walking there. Slow movement and plenty of water is the best way through that. But occasionally we break the fast a bit early because, again, it's, man, I was passed out going to the bathroom kind of lightheadedness. That's of concern. So we'll see how it is. Just move kind of slowly and drink enough water, and we'll take it day by day.
Yes, and yesterday, Dr. Lee Cowden had mentioned something about the fifth day. The fifth day, what causes us to feel so good is that stem cells are released from the bone marrow that promote healing in the body. And he had mentioned that, and I thought, wow, that's a great reason to do a fast. But I thought, you know what? I'm not going to limit this to people who want to join the group for a water fast. Maybe they want to join during their juice cleanse, or maybe an intermittent fast.
Yes.
So I told them that I am committing to 1 day at a time. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself.
Yes.
And if I make it to 5 days, great. If I don't make it, fine. I will continue leading the fast, and I will do intermittent, or I'll do a juice cleanse or whatever, but I'll be still part of it.
That's the absolute perfect attitude to have. It's not a contest here, and everybody's different. Just take it day by day and see how you feel. Absolutely.
Yes. No failure.
No failure here. We're just exploring and just learning the truth of everybody's body and how they react to this remarkable state. Good for you. Let me ask: do you know how to take your own pulse? Do you know how to take a pulse?
No, I don't. I've never done that.
Okay. I don't know if you can see here.
Yes.
Okay. The person's taking the pulse, and I have now they've got their fingers. I took a pencil and I drew a black line under the fingertips, and that's the radial artery. That's the artery that runs along here, and that's what you have your fingers on. So. So if you take your if you're right-handed, take your right hand and just very gently lay it on the inside of your wrist there, and see if you can feel any little pulsation under your fingertips.
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. All right. Now it should be fairly regular as you're feeling it. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. So I'm going to count out 15 seconds here, and you're going to keep track, and we'll see how many beats you have in 15 seconds.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me put because I shouldn't be holding the phone while I'm doing this, right?
No, yeah, correct.
Okay.
I guess you could with the other hand.
Should I put my hand, or should I rest my hand, or should I do it standing with my hand up? Or
either you can rest it down. Doesn't matter what position, as long as you're
No, what I'm saying, should I have my arm down, or can I have my hand up?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Wherever you're comfortable for 15 seconds. All right. Okay. Okay. So are you feeling it on your fingertips there?
Yes.
Okay. When I tell you that, just quietly to yourself, just start counting. Ready? I have the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop.
16.
16 times 4 is 76. Okay, that's a lovely pulse. That's beautiful.
Good.
All right, yay. So, I think I got my math right.
I noticed something. I noticed something when I was taking my pulse.
Right.
It would be it would have a beat, and then it would kind of like stutter. It would go dut dut dut, and then it'd go back to 1, 2, 3, and then it would kind of like it would kind of like flutter. Is that normal in a heartbeat? So I didn't know if I should count 1 or should count, and so like there would be no pulse for a while and then it would go back again. Is that
Um,
normal?
everybody
Maybe.
everybody has an occasional skip beat, and actually that's 64 beats a minute. That's even better. That's a lovely pulse.
60.
And everybody has some occasional skip beats, and on day one of a fast, you may already. Some folks get more irregularities. They're generally benign, but noted. But the reason why I'm going to take your pulse is as people get to the end of the under the fast, the pulse gets faster,
Okay.
and there's you can feel some distress in the pulse. And again, that's on that's on week 3 of the fast, as the people are really getting to the end of it. Although lean people like you, day 7 or 8, I don't think we'll run into that. But let's just keep track of your pulse, and
Okay.
that's a good thing to do. All right,
Okay.
good.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, you look good. There's no symptoms that have me concerned. Your vital signs, your weight, your pulse, yay, day 1 is unfolding just as it should here.
Awesome.
So keep up with your water intake,
Thank you.
and take it easy as far as your physical activity. Move around kind of slowly, and and I'll see you tomorrow at this time. Unless you have any more
Okay.
questions, I don't want to cut you off. Any more questions?
Nope. No, I'm
Okay,
good.
great.
I'm good.
All right, good.
Thank
Okay,
you.
have a great day, love. Okay, bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.